We are switching over to Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 Top 8. We had a tournament, a little over 16 people. So the top 8 is coming up right now. Just give us a second to get everyone situated and we'll start that up for you guys, alright? Hold on. Yeah, just tell them to get over here. Test, 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 test. Mic check, mic check. No underscore. No underscore. Yeah. Not for the wait, CPS
Super Street Fighter 4. Glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter.
Player 2's okay right there. Alright guys, this is Marcos. Huh?
No idea.
Losers. Yeah.
Alright guys, so we got loser side.
Top 8, yeah. This is loser side.
We got loser side. We have Scrub T-Hawk versus Scrub Geef.
This should be a very entertaining first match.
No, these are actually pretty talented players.
Yes. Very solid players.
Yes.
Their respective characters.
That shit is just shiny.
I know.
Face. Is there alcohol?
Although Adam might be at a slight disadvantage for one reason or another at the moment.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The only reason I ask is
So,
like that
okay,
keeps.
you're just doing this versus at
It's
Copia
glaring in my
Golfland,
eye, literally.
by Cancel Entertainment. And we are in AE Top 8. This is I am El Cubano, MMG El Cubano Loco. And joining me is
The curtain is raised on the world.
Yes, sir. Actually, the real crack fiend lost earlier.
Who will walk away?
yeah.
AKA Martin Buckley.
You guys are having a lot of fun tonight.
So we're gonna see a grappling match. I don't know. I can't hear you on my headset. I don't know why. Can you hear me on your headset? Oh, it's the headset.
I can still hear you just fine. So.
We'll work. Anyway, so we have Adam versus
Ryan V.
Yes.
Ryan Valerio.
Ryan.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Interesting matchup, but on a footsies level, I'd say T-Hawk wins the footsies. But if Zangief gets close, he wins. He's better in the pocket than T-Hawk is.
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's going to be an interesting match. So let's see how this goes.
Alright, you're in the SPD. Oh. I don't know what you tried to do there. He tried to do another SPD after the jump in. Oh! Ryan gets his own in.
No, I think it might be a wiser idea.
Oh, did he get him? Oh, wow.
Wow. I was going to say, I thought it was going to be a wiser idea for him to be more space-oriented.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Obviously, it's working for him to not be very space-oriented and being slightly more aggressive. I mean, he's got knocked down, but I mean, so he won the round.
He was kind of in trouble there at the moment on the knockdown. He was kind of in trouble there on the knockdown, though, but
yeah, but he kind of had more control of that match, right? I mean, I don't know. Did you just think he had more control? Because even though Ryan, like, once he gets in the pocket, like, that's in his favor, but
yeah. I mean, like, Adam's gonna make use of all of T-Hawk's rolls to keep him out. Even just he doesn't even need to keep him out with them. He just could like just bully them, walk forward and bully, and get that roundhouse, standing medium kick. Even fierce. Oh wow, is that a jab?
That crouching medium kick with Hawk is just, I mean, it's a really good poke.
Yeah. I haven't seen him use it yet though. He's good. No. Oh, jumped out of that.
He actually got the 720. So let's see what Ryan does to convert after this. I mean, does he have something for T-Hawk? Oh, not really.
Oh wow. I don't know. I think the lariat didn't come out. It seemed like that's why he lost right there. Okay. So Adam takes that first match, but barely though. Even though, I mean, because he was low on life in both rounds.
I still felt that, even though he was in the lead both of those rounds. Like, he had control of the pace, and I think that's actually slightly more important than, in my opinion, pacing and the player pacing it. Even if he has a life deficit, I think the pace dictates where the match goes.
Oh yeah,
and it looks like Adam is dictating the pace of this match more so than Ryan is, especially on that like slightly further distance area.
It's like, you know, you'll get here and there, but he'll manage to find a way out too.
Yeah,
you know. Adam's a very smart player.
Adam is a smart player, but he's kind of guessing a little bit more than, I mean, I guess, again, if you agree to disagree, but I think he's actually guessing more than Adam is. Adam is actually just reacting to the
and Adam's getting really hyped right now.
And he just looks at me and just kind of like, really, dude? Like, really? You got to question that? But yeah, you know, like, you look at these small things in the match.
Yeah.
You know, like, pacing, I think, ultimately is the number one thing. And so far in both of these matches, Ryan is pacing this out much more than Ryan is. Like, he has control.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Oh, wow, that was really cool.
I've never seen that happen.
I've never seen that either. Actually, the Aimer Boy yesterday, we were playing, he did a flash kick, which I traded, and then he actually did a quick wake up and EX fireballed me yesterday.
Oh wow!
I'd never seen that. I was like, wow, that is the sickest shit I've ever seen.
That's pretty crazy.
Anyways, back to this match. Yeah, I mean, right now, like, the aggression, the defense, everything is in Adam's favor.
Yeah.
Adam takes this 2-0.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. That was kind of unhyped. Like, I expected a more crazy grappler match.
Yeah, but the thing I was like, well, this is kind of like a.
I'm just shrugging his shoulders, like.
It was kind of like a clearer view of who the superior player is, because Adam controlled the pace.
Yeah.
But regardless, you know, like when you watched Ryan, like, 720, there was a guess.
Yeah.
And what does a guess mean, right? Like, what's the value in a guess? Like, you think about it. Like, when you guess something, it's not something you know. You just kind of hoped it worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus somebody who had complete control over the match. He might lose a round, but because he lost a round doesn't make him less of a player. Not really. He still controlled the match.
Yeah.
So even if he loses a round or a match or a game, it doesn't mean anything. He still controlled the pace. And when you look at that, he's gonna win in the down run regardless.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's kind of my opinion on how matches work. Whoever controls the pace has a higher chance to take the set.
Oh yeah, and if you already feel like you've lost control, then that's really bad, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it looked like.
All right, Tyro, you're gonna play against me on stream right now.
So Marcus is gonna be on stream soon against. I have no idea, but yeah, kind of elaborating. Yeah. Kind of elaborating on, well, until you get on stream, get your headset on.
Oh, wait, I have to play right now.
Oh, you're playing right now? Okay, cool. So it's kind of to elaborate to you guys on stream who are watching. How many of you guys are watching? 2 of you guys. Basically, like, you watch high top level players. Infiltration, Eduardo, PR Balrog, or Justin Wong, etc., etc. What you want to pay attention to more so than anything else is who's actually controlling the match, who's actually setting the pace for the match, and that'll tell you the story. That'll tell you how the likelihood of how that match is going to end.
Are you ready?
Sorry, what?
Fight!
Oh, names. Eduardo versus Jesus Christ. I can't remember his name. I can't remember the other guy's name.
Is that one word?
MMG. Good enough.
You ready?
One word. Is it all just a separate word? What? All one word is a separate. Yeah. And then I need a handle.
Turn it all around.
Tyro. T-Y-R-O. So yeah, for that one person or the two people tweeting into the stream, that's one thing you want to pay attention to. It's the pacing of the match, who controls the match, and that always dictates kind of the likelihood of who wins the match. There are always anomalies, such as NCR, Eduardo versus Infiltration in the Grand Finals, where Infiltration just literally missed every single possible punish. That's one of those anomalies. Like, I mean, honestly, Infiltration just mindfucked himself and just couldn't win that match, even though everything Eduardo did was technically not safe against, but he got away with it. I was talking to a couple other top players and what we thought about that match, and honestly, it was abysmal. But above and beyond that match, let's get to Tyro versus El Cubano Loco. So this is Evil Ryu versus Vega. Let's not look at the character matchup. Let's look at kind of the player matchup and how it's gonna kind of. Sorry, another one. All right, cool. And kind of how this is gonna play out. Quite frankly, El Cubano Loco is most likely going to win this because he's much more experienced at zoning, much more experienced at pacing it out. Tyro, although a pretty talented player, kind of lacks that experience to control matches and also make investments on information that he'll gain from a player during the match. I'll elaborate on Japanese versus American players later, but in this particular match, most likely, El Cubano Loco is going to win. Alright, big guess on that uppercut. Big guess also on that, oh wow, and El Cubano Loco takes that first round. But yeah, I mean, that DP earlier, that was a pretty big guess. He came out on top of that guess, but he did not win that round. So alright, the random gamer dude. Peace out, bro. Whoever is going to be tuning in to watch this, on the other hand. Yeah, look at this. Pacing. And Tyro just looks completely lost. Doesn't really have an answer for the footsies. So he, instead of finding an answer for the footsies, he's trying to guess some of the actions that Vega's going to be doing. Nice crouching forward roundhouse, or down forward roundhouse. Nice Kara throw. And he gets DP, but I mean, here's the thing with that wicked DP. Marcos is not going to care. He doesn't care. And here's the reason. He's not going to care because look at the damage that he actually took from it. Not that much damage. Alright, nice throw. Bad block right there, but yeah. After a tech grab against a footsies character, not great. Especially if you're like Ryu or Sakura, etc. It resets spacing. Standing techs always reset spacing, and that's always in the favor of the character that's more meant for a footsies type of style. Now, even though Evil Ryu is in the lead for this particular round, he's been primarily guessing for the most part. I think we'll see some adjustments here from Marcos or El Cubano Loco. Nice back throw. I guess that cross up. He was trying to cross Evil Ryu with that EX wall dive. Nice card throw. But look at this. Evil Ryu is in the corner. And he's been in the corner for the last roughly 10 seconds, now running 15. And he's probably going to stay there for the next, alright, roughly 20 seconds now. And there we go. Round to Okamana Loco. And this is kind of showing, Marco's showing his superiority in the ability to manage that spacing, to manage the decision making of Evil Ryu. You could always argue that any character that puts another player in the corner dictates the decision making, but it's up to the both players to really kind of figure out how not to get into the corner. And Tyro is kind of not so. He's not so. He's not dictating the decision making. Oh, nice. Standing fierce counter hit. Let's see if he can actually do something out of it. Oh, wake up, OJ. He takes that round 2-0. Tyro. I think he was coming down still. So he's like, he goes up, he was airborne, and he's coming down. And because he's not completely airborne, so he actually hits it. So he's just like this, like bam, right? So a good lesson, a good lesson. Tyro being a good sport, not really taking that loss too seriously. It's more of a learning lesson, and I think that's how players should really approach this game. You know, like, you don't want to make excuses for yourself. Although El Cubano Loco made a guess, he did it right. And you always want to take that into perspective, right? You don't always want to say, hey, that fool made a guess and he got lucky. I mean, like, you could say that, but you didn't really learn crap, right? Versus saying like, oh shit, I didn't know that I could get hit by that Ultra on Wake Up when I did something that I thought was airborne, right? So Tyro was a really good sport in taking that knowledge and just kind of saying to me earlier, he was kind of saying like, oh shit, I didn't know that. So yeah, this is a good mentality to learn how to play Street Fighter at a good level. So yeah, this is something I'd recommend to new and mediocre players who want to get better at Street Fighter. You know, you gotta have that mentality to learn. Learning ultimately equates to winning. And I don't know why Nima... Yo, you can't be smoking in here, bro. You can't smoke in here, bro. Yo, where's your vape at, son? But yeah, oh shit, we got more than 2 viewers. Alright, so we got 10 viewers on here. Alright, guys, welcome to Versus. This is actually in Milpitas, Golfland. Milpitas is located north of San Jose, California. So if you're actually local, you know, hit on up sometime. And if you see me, you know, give me a holler. Say what's up. You know, and by the way, my name is Anthony, aka Crack Fiend. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. So yeah, again, I highly recommend for any of you players who are not high level to, you know, take a different perspective. It's not about winning or losing. It's about learning. And when you're focused on learning, you're no longer caring about, you know, like these little things that I'm kind of drunk. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, when you look at winning or losing, you start to focus on just winning or losing, but not on actually gaining knowledge to become a better player. You know, and sometimes it goes hand in hand, sometimes it doesn't. So it kind of depends on the player, but for the most part, most players don't take winning and losing with a good perspective. So I have Tyro joining me right now on commentary. Tyro, what's up?
What's up, Frankie? How's it going?
So we got 10 viewers. on this stream. Not too many people, but next here we have Nima Onakuma versus Ghostal, aka Richard Perryman, on Yang. So Richard is actually a Balrog player, but today he wants to play Yang. You know, honestly, we're all here to have fun and chill and just kind of learn and expand our knowledge. So again, if you guys are local, come on by. You know, like if you want to expand your knowledge, get better, just drop by, play, talk to the players. You know, we're all pretty chill, and we also get drunk. So what do you think of this matchup, bro?
Personally, I think it's 5-5. Well,
it's 5-5. Well, let's talk about player matchup. I don't know if you know Nima and Richard, but what are you thinking about these two players?
With Richard, I think he's more of an aggressive player. He plays really explosive. I actually don't know Nima very well, but playing with Richard in the past, I thought he played really aggressive.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty interesting against a Yang. Because,
yes.
The antsiness and everything, how the counter hit setup is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, right now Yang actually just FADC'd into command grab and he has a lead. And Nima doesn't look like he's in control, right? Like Richard looks to be pacing it out. Like he has the pace completely in his favor. He doesn't have a fat life lead, but he's controlling the game. Yeah, like he's making Evil Ryu guess everything right now. And that's a guess DP. And there it is. So, first game goes to Yang, aka MMG Ghostal, aka Richard Perryman. You're playing Yang? What the fuck?
That's what I said.
First game goes to Nima. Fuck Richard. I thought you were playing Yang. Yo, I'm drunk, motherfucker. Like I didn't know that shit. But voice commentator ever. So check this. I made a mistake. I'm a fucking bum. I'm a bum. I'm a drunk bum. Hold on. I'm a drunk bum. Alright. Alright, respect to Nima. Nima takes the first game, 1-0.
And the switch to boxing.
Yes.
A really big change of pace.
You know what? I'm not gonna make any excuses. I'm just a little bit buzzed. Actually, pretty buzzed. So, yeah, I'll keep that on the DL. Anyways, what's up? Oh, thank you, sir. Water. Boys, water is your answer to everything.
Jump in there by Richard.
Nice standing medium lunge. So it looks like Richard wants to take this to a more footsies-based kind of match, and that's the reason for picking Balrog always. Oh wow, nice. The anti-air probably did not come out, so this is corner carry. It's going to have Yang in the corner, and this is going to be a big positional advantage for Balrog. Go ahead.
Richard did not have to do anything there. He didn't have to throw anything out.
No, not at all. Here's kind of a quick thing that I think I may have mentioned this to you before, but if you watch most matches, anybody who gets another player in the corner, that's where most of the damage comes. The longer that you're able to control a player in the corner, the bigger the damage outcome that you actually get versus what their damage is from the corner. So it's a note to take from most players. It's important data. Yeah. If you go into like the world of analytics, right? That's kind of what I do for a living. So I do analytics at my company. Analytics can tell you, or there's just something called predictive modeling, right? Where you can predict, like let's say in a business, who's most likely to buy, who's most likely to sell, etc., etc., etc. In the case of competitive gaming, the data that you gain from this can also be a predictive model, depending on how you work the statistics, right? So with Street Fighter 4, the longer that you can control them in the corner, the higher your success rate at winning the round and the game is.
Most definitely. especially with Rog with the free ultra.
Oh,
corner carry,
yeah.
That's pretty much.
Like, that's the thing with Balrog, right? That corner carry with that ultra, you're not looking for really the damage off of the ultra. It's more the corner carry because it's positional change. So certain things to kind of keep in mind as you're playing. Oh wow, Dhalsim.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
This is definitely a 5-5 matchup, depending on how they're gonna manage their spacing.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, nice jumping short. Let's see how he how Richard actually carries this, because if Dhalsim is able to control this roughly half screen to 3/4, then it's in Dhalsim's favor. But if Balrog can maintain that half screen distance to 1/4 distance, then it's completely in his favor. So this is a matter of who can dictate the spacing, and whoever dictates the spacing will actually win this match. So look at right now, they have 3/4 distance, but this is now. Oh shit! What? Call me. What? Oh, okay. I missed the rest of the match, so I don't know how it ended, so I can't really give you an analytical perspective. I can't give that shit right now. But oh wow. But yeah. Oh, nice jump over it. I don't know if you guys noticed that on the stream, but when he jumped over that, it's because he wanted to be out of the corner and put Dhalsim in the corner instead. Really, really minute stuff. Clever stuff. He has positional advantage now. Even though he has a life deficit, this is his opportunity right now to do some big work. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. That life lead has decreased, but now Dhalsim has the corner. So things to consider. This is considered mid-screen. This is no longer the corner. These are things to look at as you're playing the game. Anyways, I've talked too much. Tyro, go for it.
Well, Nemo's been pretty strong right now. Looks like, oh, he's using that anti-air super.
Nice super. That's going to be a hard knockdown.
Oh.
Oh. Nima takes that. 2 games. Two games to 1. Wait, 2 games to 1 or 2 games to 0? 2 to 0. 2 to 0. Well, that's kind of what I was telling you too. Like when we were talking at Alpha Clash, you know, kind of the spacing is what really dictates everything, because spacing also indicates decision making. Yes, right? Like if they are at this particular space, what are their possible decisions? And when you know what those decisions are, it's easier for you as a player to make a better decision, right? So that's why I talk about sweet spots, because if you're in your sweet spots, you obviously have the advantage. But if you're not in your sweet spots, what can you do? So this is where you kind of have to play outside the box, where you have to be slightly more clever, do unorthodox tactics, right?
Read the read.
Yes, yes.
Okay, looks like we have.
What? I got your keys.
This is losers, I believe. This is losers with
your keys at
Daniel and
Daniel and Kevin.
Okay.
So we got Guile versus Rose coming up next. I actually don't know this matchup.
It really just depends also what you're talking about, spacing and position of the fight. It really just depends on.
It's funny, right? Because like sometimes positioning will also dictate advantages or disadvantages, right? So like, let's say like Dhalsim versus Balrog in that last match, right? Where if Balrog was closer or what you would call in the pocket, right? In that trade range, it's in his favor, like 545 or maybe 6, depending on who's looking at it, right? But if he's not in the pocket and he's in 3/4 range, completely in Dhalsim's favor, 6-4 easy. So positioning will also change the dynamics and kind of the advantages. So it's hard to say who actually wins a match, but the easiest way to say who actually starts the match with an advantage is, well, here's the thing. Everybody starts half screen in the game, right? So automatically that tells you what it is. So with Rose and Guile, who are both really fundamental fireball characters, 5-5 starting, half screen distance from each other right now. They both one back dash, one back medium kick. player skill will also come into place here. So let's see how both players kind of play out. Nice, got to medium to, I don't know what that move is called. What is that move called, that Rose thing? That, yeah, Spiral, there you go. I'll just call it Roll Spiral from now on. So Gal with the health lead. At this point, see, so Rose is in the corner, Gal is outside the corner. Honestly, Gal has real estate. He does not need to chase Rose, sorry. So, this is completely an advantage of Gal at this stage in the game. Hold on. Actually, commentate with him first. I need to use the restroom.
So it looks like Captain has the restroom.
What's up, Brandon? So we got Guile versus Rose. This is generally a hard matchup between Guile. I mean, because Rose, she has reflection against Guile, and see, like right there.
Well, also, but it looks like Kevin, I think, also won. So.
See, the thing is, I mean, Guile has a life lead right now, but he has to watch out for Soulfish. I mean, the best thing is that, yeah, super. So, I mean, Guile, he really needs to watch meter and see what the Rose is doing with the reflection. I feel like the best match, because I mean, me being a Guile player, best way to approach this match is mid-range.
Really?
So stay mid-screen, let her react to the reflect and everything. So let's see how Daniel does. Because I mean, honestly, I haven't seen Daniel play this match, so I don't know how he plays this match. But me, as a Guile player, play mid-range. Let her get in the reflect range.
Yeah, even with the reflect range, yeah, if he maintains that mid-range game.
See, the thing is, if you stay in Soulfish range, or EX Soulfish, you can react to everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if she does raw Soulfish, you could do crouch medium punch, because if she hits any button, you're getting a free counter every time. And as you can see right now, Daniel DKT is in a major life lead.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is throw booms and stay out of range of any attack. See? Right there. Daniel is playing this correctly.
Looks like Kevin's playing a little more patient with them.
Daniel is one game up against DKT. DKT versus Psycho Style, which is Kevin. So Kevin versus Daniel. I gotta say, he played that match flawlessly.
Yeah, Daniel did really
Daniel, he approached it correctly. He understood the range between reflect, and he really took advantage against Kevin. I feel. What do you think?
Well, I think Kevin needs to play a lot more patient. He's just running into every fireball.
Yeah, Kevin did definitely played impatient. He definitely did not play the match correctly, and he didn't let Daniel expose himself in certain ranges where he should just be extra patient. Let's see what he does now. Let's see if he adjusts.
Looks like he switched to Ultra 2.
Ultra 2, I definitely feel is a good, definitely good against Guile, because as soon as you get the knockdown, you do Ultra 2, do a setup, and if the Guile is unfamiliar, then you're definitely blowing him up. That's not safe. Actually, that was safe. I'm sorry. Let's see. Daniel's sticking to the mid-range game, which is really smart. I appreciate that. That's a good tech.
Good slide.
Good block. Most people throw a fireball there and end up eating the extra from the EX. See, this is the ideal range for Guile, because no matter what Rose does, if she's going to counter Guile, Guile can react to it. Jump in like that. It's just, I don't even have to say anything.
Pushing to the corner right now by
Yeah, I mean, Guile's slowly working her to the corner. And okay, so he's just going to go for Ultra, so he's going to try to get some space. He's
out.
going to definitely go for
Very
space.
smart. Ooh, got the
So he didn't come very off of that. He's definitely going to go for another Fireball War. I think Kevin should hold his ground and block.
He has a bar to work with.
He has a bar, so you might see an EX. I'm looking at Kevin right now, and he seems a little shaken.
Yep. Match point for Daniel.
It's match point for DKT, which is Daniel. It's a good neutral game. Oh, good punish. No frame traps. No frame traps. It looks like Kevin is just going to stick with a general Fireball War, and he's going to try to take advantage of it. But Daniel is taking a life lead, so Kevin definitely has to take risks. So he burns the ultra early, which I respect because he's gonna get another ultra for sure. All he has to do is focus one attack and then take damage all the way to the end, and he will have another ultra.
Yeah,
Daniel,
thinks that ultra too.
ooh, Daniel just goes for a raw. Oh, wow. I would like to see a Sonic Boom FADC combo right there. That would have been nice. Daniel definitely has the lead right now, so Kevin has to make something happen. So he burns the ultra. I imagine he's going to throw fireballs for a while and then try to move his way in. Yep. Just like I said. Wow, that was good, but he didn't really get it. Oh, wow. So ambiguous cross up? Nope. No cross up. I really feel like Kevin should have went jumping fierce. That would have been ambiguous enough, and then he could have got a medium punch, maybe reacted, see what Daniel would have done, but it's already over, so it doesn't matter.
Daniel takes
That was a good match.
Dasher looks like, let's see, where's the roster?
So what's up, stream viewers? Looks like we have 12 of you tonight. I got you. You know I always got you, Richard. Richard actually hasn't lived in NorCal for quite some time. He was actually here all the way till Vanilla's Life towards the end, and then he moved to the Midwest for school.
Okay.
But he recently came back towards the end of AE 2012. Richard, really solid player. He's a borrow player from Foremost, but he is known to play Sakura, Cammy. He's really good. For Rose Guile, it's in Rose's favor, 6-4. The thing is, you have to really body him mid-range. Guile can't jump in on you unless you do Fierce Fireball. You should anti-air him every time. Just pressure him, crouching medium, strong. He has no answer for that unless you hit a button after. If you do crouching medium punch into strong, Soul Spiral, he has no answer for that unless you hit a button after. So we have Adam T-Hawk player from NorCal versus Richard. He's sticking with his guns, Balrog. Richard knows to play many characters in SFR, but he is going with his guns right now. How do you feel about this match?
Well, this match I think is honestly in
T-Hawk's favor?
In a Rock's favor, actually. On knockdown, the match is completely changed.
I honestly feel like Rock has to get a life lead and just hold it, because if he doesn't get a life lead, it's really difficult for him to get a life lead. So if you have a throw, let's see what his setup is. Oh, it's jumping on one height. Very nice. Safe count, yes. Good trade. Unfortunately, he dropped that combo, but it's okay. Richard is very calm player, so even when he's at a deficit, he keeps his cool. And just like that, he got an almost even it up. See what
dominant space
CD, so let's see what Richard answers.
We'll go for the biggest
cross
up
once, and then he goes for the setup. That's typical T-Hawk setup. Richard is definitely a deficit, and he's getting some sweeps. He's getting his little damage in. I see what Richard's going for. He can definitely take this, but he just needs to be patient. So he needs to play it smart. That was a good jump. Can you hear me?
I heard.
So Richard takes that round, but Richard is actually a really smart player.
Adam took the round.
No. Okay, Richard loses that round, but Richard's a really smart player. So that whole entire round is data. So let's see how he adjusts the game plan towards it. This is really good. Richard already has about 30% life lead.
Ooh, good backdash.
Ooh, amazing.
Good
sweep. Richard definitely has... He's adapting. You see, like, Richard is really smart. Like, he's one of the rare players that can definitely take advantage of these types of situations. He's already up by about 60%. He can take that trade. See, Richard, all he has to do is play patient. Like, he doesn't have to commit to anything. Just play footsies. Adam is the one who has to make the risks right now.
Yep, exactly.
Richard, all he has to do is hold this right.
Sweeps, yep, perfect.
Yep, another sweep. He can headbutt for chip. Just like that, right?
Exactly.
That's all he has to do. Because what's Adam going to do? He's going to burn a bar?
Exactly.
That's advantageous for Richard. I mean, Ghostal. Sorry, we'll go by handles here.
Adam needs to play a little more dominant in this round right here to control the match.
See, I feel like Adam needs to really work footsie range. See, like, just like that. He needs to really work for footsies. Get some knockdowns, get a life lead, and then maybe go nuts and get some SPDs in there. But Richard is playing this so solid. He has 3 bars, almost about to build a super. Question is he going to go for something risky, burn the meter, or is he going to just save it all for super? He already has super.
Oh,
That's amazing. He could, yeah, okay. See, you have a combo, but it's fine because he has about 80% life lead. All he has to do is just go for fierce punches and roundhouses, and what's Adam really gonna do? That's fine.
Adam needs a knock.
That's fine. Look at the life lead though. It's just Richard knows that he's at a good point, and he's doing his straight punches at a range where he can't be punished by SPDs or ultis. He's playing so safe right now.
Yep. He doesn't need to risk anything.
All he has to do is trip him out. He can literally do straight into super, or you can do straight FADP back dash. That's fine. That's chip.
He will mash it and
Yeah,
wow.
you can't hit that. That's smart by Adam, but really, like, Richard's above it. He's a step ahead, right? This entire match. Richard's ready to go right back into it. Adam doing the smart thing,
Adam
thinking
was
about it for a
really
second.
flustered.
I really wish he would have taken some time because honestly, if he took some time and thought about it, he might not get blown up right now. But I feel like he's going to get blown up. Adam is playing patient though. And him and Richard definitely respecting the spacing. Adam's not taking forwards. He's not ready for it. It's a good jump back because if Adam did DP or SPD, he would have got blown
The
up.
whiff. Oh,
It was a good SPD.
see the setup?
Let's see what the setup is. Yep, it's going right for the jump. Safe jump every time. It's a good sweep for trade. It's amazing, actually. Ooh, nice. I like that. He's going to hit down once and then jump. See?
Ooh, the cross up.
It's a typical T-Hawk setup.
Yep.
Let's see if Richard can recognize that, though. He's got hit by it 4 times now. Is he going to ultra? No, no
He's
ultra.
right in the corner. He doesn't need it.
Ooh, risky. Risky, Adam. Risky. And it paid
Ooh,
off.
went for the cross
Good
up.
block for the cross-up.
Oh, really?
Ooh. I would like to see Richard go for a reset because I mean, if he had nothing to lose really at that point. So if he went for overhead and the reset and he got ultra, that would have been amazing for him. But then also, if he got hit by something, it would have let him know that's data for him to realize, okay, Adam's mashing something. Adam's at a point right now where his momentum is all in Adam's favor. It's a good straight. It's only -2, and he's out of range for an SPD. I feel like he's gonna go for a jumping. Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Good anti-air by Richard right there.
Life is about even, actually. It's almost
Yes.
perfectly even. Okay, now Richard's in favor. Richard's really spacing these straights really well. See right there, he FADC'd because he knew he was at an unsafe range. So he's really playing for the round, not the whole entire match.
SPD, let's see the setup.
Wow. That was the hardest of reads right there. That was the hardest of reads.
That was the wow.
I'm looking at Richard right now. He is not
Looks
flustered
like
whatsoever.
yeah.
No, I honestly feel like Richard can take this. But it is 1-1. So let's see what Richard does. He gonna counter? No, he's going right back into it.
Wow, that was a really
What do you
good
think
read.
Richard needs to do to adjust to Adam's new momentum?
Well, he needs, first of all, he needs to get Adam in the corner. That's a must. Damage is not matter at the point. It really just matters of the controlled spacing of where the characters are. If Ball
Yes, for sure.
takes the corner match, then the game's over. What's Adam going to do? He really doesn't really have the options. He has to guess. He's forced to guess everything that Richard does.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Richard ate about 2 SPDs right now.
Yep.
3 now.
wow.
Definitely.
Even with,
I mean, he's still in the life lead. That was a great back dash. He knows that Adam is really just like, he has a hard read on SPDs. Adam is not thinking of anything else but SPDs right now.
yep. Adam is
So,
waiting for the knockdown.
I mean, it's a very smart neutral game right now. So let's see what Richard does. He's definitely at a life lead, and that's amazing. But, wow. I'm really impressed with Richard's game right now. He's getting hit by a lot of things, but he is still maintaining composure, which is incredibly. That's a high-level player. Like, if he can maintain composure at this level, especially against grapplers, definitely difficult against us.
Ooh, wow!
Wow! I don't know how Adam got
Adam
that, but that was
with
amazing. He read the momentum, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna wean into Richard's momentum. I'm gonna hit him with something, and then go for ultra.
Yep,
And that was
very smart. Very smart by Adam.
Richard
Really
is
using
not
the dash
flustered
punch for
whatsoever.
something.
His composure
free,
is at an all-time high. Richard has about 20% life lead right now. Let's see what Richard does. Richard is, you know, he's actually playing very aggressive, but it's at a safe spacing.
Richard is sitting on
Spacing is
full
on par.
meter right now. He's sitting on the full meter. So
Richard is playing extremely smooth.
Yep. Oh, good anti-air.
Wow. Richard could get SPD'd at any moment when he's doing the streams, but he did not there. He is going in with such confidence that Adam, he's skeptical to actually SPD and mash. Because what is Adam going to do besides Ultra or SPD or Uppercut? No, actually, he didn't have
very
Ultra,
smart.
so
Ooh,
that was
very
amazing.
smart.
You know what? And is now match point for both players.
Yep, exactly.
I honestly favor Richard in this right now because he has 3 bars, his meter advantage. He can definitely take a life lead early on and just sit on it. Ooh, that was a good roundhouse. See, because he has the FADC. He has another FADC. Headbutt combo.
I like that.
Playing it safe, which is really smart. What can Adam do besides getting good hits? Good jump.
Ooh, good overhead.
All Richard has just back off. Nope. Oh, he went in. I don't really agree with that. You know, he thought he had
I think
some.
actually Richard whiffed the grab.
Yeah, he went in after the knockdown, after the sweep, and his.
Whiffed the grab. And
I would have played safe right there because Adam is in a panic mode, as you can tell with how he's playing.
Oh, look at that jump.
Oh wow, good jump, dude. Wow, really phenomenal for Richard to do that.
Ooh.
I wish he would just anti-air, just anti-air. Just hold your ground and anti-air.
Yep. Wow.
Backdash.
Good backdash.
Let's see what Richard does. He needs definitely a headbutt into Ultra,
See,
or
if
just
I
a
was-
raw Ultra.
Yep. If I was Adam, I would just sit.
I feel like Richard's gonna go for a straight FADC, play off Adam's momentum. He might jump. Who knows? Play at these ranges where his straights are safe. Just get some little chip. Time is winding down. See what Richard does. That's a good sweep. Go for a
Wow.
run. Oh wow.
The match will just change
Richard
like
definitely
that.
could take this. Like the momentum is definitely in his favor.
Oh, well, but there it
Oh,
is.
he burns all 3 bars.
There it is. Yep.
He's taking the life lead, and there's 8 seconds left. So let's see what Richard does. I fear that this could be. Oh wow, that's it. That's Richard. Ultra.
Yep. Good job.
That was amazing by Richard. Richard. Godlike.
Richard played that
I
really
just shook Richard's hand. Hands are sweaty. High pressure match. Amazing. Hands were sweaty.
Yeah, all Richard
He
needed,
gave it his all that match.
all Richard needed was the life lead. All he needed was the life lead, and all
Dude,
he had
no,
to do was just
honestly,
sit.
that was played perfectly.
Yeah,
because
perfectly.
the momentum was back and forth. It was a very exciting match. It might be boring to the average consumer, but I have to say the footsies, not amazing, but definitely on par. You could definitely see what both players were doing.
Yes, most definitely.
Momentum was going back and forth. I have to say that was a great match from both of them.
Good to go. Adam,
And,
I gotta go play my match.
You have to play now.
Yep, I play
Alright.
Daniel.
You're gonna play Daniel,
Yep.
UKT, awesome. So we'll see who we can get on mic. Good shot, Brendan. All right, Marcos is gonna join me on the mic. Marcos, amazing Vega player, one of the best in California, right next to Chris King. Great Vega player. Sponsored by MMG recently, does phenomenal work. El Cubano Loco,
Hi.
amazing Vega.
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm
You're
alright.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
You and Chris King. Okay, you, Chris King.
It's like we're like this right now.
Okay. I'm gonna give you top 4 Vegas in America.
Mhm.
I would say no, not in particular order. I'm just gonna go Chris King,
Mhm.
El Cubano Loco, aka you,
Mhm.
German Luger, and Zeus.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Who else
And
plays Vega
we are
besides
we
him?
are the top.
I think
5
the amazing
Vegas.
thing about Vega is like, okay, if you play a Vega player in tournament, you're most likely playing one of those 4 people, and those guys are amazing.
Yeah. And we all play really different too.
No, that's the
Yeah.
great thing about it. Is
Yeah.
you guys, if I were to take all 4 amazing Vegas in America, you guys all have a completely different style.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's really exciting.
Yeah, it
to watch
is.
All of you guys play because you guys play so differently.
It is. You know, out of all the top fight, so according to SRK, the top fighters are this is in order: Zeus, Immersion, the one from the Netherlands.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
I honestly haven't seen him. Play
I met him last year at CEO. And
What do you rate him as? Do you think he's up there?
I mean, he didn't do so good at CEO. Like, I mean, it was his first time in America.
Okay.
Like, and he got a taste of like top American talent. You know.
Honestly,
So-
the level of skill is different.
It
because
is
you
different.
have to
I mean-
adapt to the environment.
Yeah, he's gonna come again this year to CEO, so I'm gonna get to see him again.
Yeah.
And probably play a few games with him. But
Especially
I would say
I would say he's definitely up there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know, when you look at like when it comes to
Results.
another country coming to another country and playing, it's a different style.
It's
'Cause,
different
I mean,
style.
Like, look how long it took Japan to adapt to America. The 2 out of 3. Like look at Daigo. Like honestly, did he do well the first time he came?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yes.
I
when,
don't know.
he,
I'm an 09er. I wouldn't know, but I'm saying
when he first played
It
by
does
in that
definitely
those
take-
San Francisco
it
championships.
takes a certain level to adapt to that.
Yeah,
different
man,
environment.
it's pretty amazing how certain players can adapt so quick. Even when, like they never played this certain person before. You know, at all, and that's at all levels. You know. Anyways,
Anyway, let's focus on this match.
so it's gonna
We
be
have DK2 versus Brendan. Brendan known to play Sagat, but
Yeah.
Evil Ryu. Maybe he feels like, you know what, Sagat is not that great ultra. I'm gonna go play Evil Ryu. Maybe he follows PR Rod on Twitter. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either.
But I honestly would rather him play Sagat. I feel like Sagat gives Gao the proper challenge in a
Oh,
fight
yeah.
war.
But that, like, you know, I've been watching him play like all night, and like he's playing Evil Ryu like he's playing Sagat. So it's like, if you're gonna play him like that, you might as well just go back to
Why
Sagat.
not just play
You know, he's playing like a really defensive Ryu.
You know what?
No.
Brendan is at a life deficit against Gao. Can't hear me, but now we're in there. Can you hear me now? Stream
hear
God,
us?
can you hear me?
What will happen now? Fight!
Alright, well, you know what? I can hear myself now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
The fight is
Anyway, Brendan has a super slight life lead. I'm talking about like 2 Hadouken chip damage life lead. Not much. That was a good anti-air by Daniel. Strong. Standing strong.
Wow, I didn't realize Daniel took the first round already.
Yeah, Daniel had a major life lead the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel is, God, like he has the potential to be like just.
You know, honestly,
Have a breakthrough
I
soon.
train with Daniel all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like his Guile is better than mine.
He's what?
I feel like his Guile is better than mine.
Better than yours now?
Yes,
really?
definitely.
Your Kyle's really good.
It's decent, but I mean, I feel like Daniel has way more potential than me because he actually plays the game.
Yeah, you know, every time I see him play, he's like more calm. He keeps his emotions in check.
Yeah, I
know.
tried to instill this into him, like, yo, just
Yeah.
breathe, man. Like, Daniel's really good.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like his problem is he struggles between going autopilot and playing patient.
Yeah,
And actually
yeah.
realizing, like, you know, my opponent is doing this, I need to adjust.
Yeah, yeah.
That is his main problem right now, and it's definitely showing against Brendan. But you know what? Daniel can definitely win this because his life lead a mere 5%.
Oh my God.
Daniel,
Barely living.
that was a great jump in.
It was a great jump
recognizing
in
the
and a
situation
bad
and the
fireball
momentum.
decision.
Daniel really had nothing to lose there. It's either get a DP or get a great jump.
Yeah. He made the correct choice there.
Brendan obviously going character select. I imagine he's going straight to Sagat.
I would agree.
You know
with
what?
that choice.
Honestly, at this point in the tournament, what is this? Winners finals?
No, this
Semis?
is like
Quarters.
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 Yeah.
Stick with your guns. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you're not going to play someone who is not good at this point.
Yeah.
No matter what the size of the tournament, you're definitely playing someone with amazing skill. Do not pick your secondaries.
Yeah.
Play your mains.
Yeah. It's like I wanted to try out Yang today, but I don't think I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna get to now at this point.
But the thing is, the competition in NorCal is way too strong.
it's
to
way
just-
too strong. You can't
I'm just
sleep on
going to throw out
anybody
my
here.
secondary. You need to do that in
There's a
casual.
lot of people here people don't know about.
Yes.
You know?
The
Like
thing
I wasn't
is,
known for a while.
People sleep on NorCal.
Yeah.
And it bothers me. It's just,
You know what I think our reputation, like, you know, we're great, right? We're good. We have a good community here. But
people don't know about
I
us 'cause
tend
we
to
don't
feel
travel.
like, I tend to, well, I've been traveling a lot lately.
You have.
Yeah.
I have. I've seen you. You've been
Yeah.
getting out of polls.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I feel like we have a reputation for choking. We have a bad rep.
True.
Especially after
You know
the
why?
NorCal
Because
SoCal battle, man.
we're so accustomed to certain styles. We're not exposed.
We're
to
not.
these outside styles.
I mean, that applies to anyone else, of course, in any other community.
True.
But
You
it's
look at
like,
these East Coast guys, all they do is go to majors. They have fucking 7 majors, and they go to every single one.
yeah.
But you know what? Timeout, because let's go back to this match. Brendan is definitely taking this back and showing us that, you know what? I can throw away a match. Because
Yeah.
I have that godlike of a Sagat.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Brendan has
before
been
you-
playing this character for a long time since we knew it.
I honestly have been playing Street Fighter since vanilla. I've come to this arcade when this kid was in high school
Yeah, right?
playing vanilla.
We used to play all the time, remember?
I
On
would
the
body
cabinet?
him with my Guile, and you know what? He should know this matchup from all the beatings I gave him. And you know what? He's showing it right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's not anti-airing.
He's
properly.
not, but you know what? His Fireball game is strong enough to give him the life lead. Because you know what? Look at that. He burned the bar just for positioning.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, for such a young person, that shows a phenomenal understanding of this matchup.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Look at that. Tiger knee, just raw. You know what? He has all the momentum. He's riding with it. But you know what? He's playing patient at the same time. Look at that. That's no one can do blocks like that. Look at that.
that was awesome.
He's going to leave Guile at about 10%, and he's going to go
quite the
fireballs the
difference.
entire time. Guile has to fucking make the... It's over. Hara, Tiger knee, uppercut, whatever.
That was quite the turnaround.
Yeah, and you know, now it is 1-1.
That was so like blatantly obvious, like how what's the word? I can't even talk about it. It's so late.
You can't, but you know
It's
what
like-
though? Like honestly, it is now 1-1, and you know what?
Yeah.
The Evil Ryu match, it's a thing of the past. It's nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta realize it's Daniel. Like, wow, you know what? I played as Evil Ryu, it was free, and now he plays Sagat, and I got bodied. You know?
Yeah.
What is going through Daniel's head right now?
See, that's always good. That's always a good tactic. Like if one character's not working, the other might, and then the other player has to adapt.
Yeah, and you
really
know what?
quick.
Daniel
Different
wants
style.
character select to give a breather for himself. So let's see if that changes anything in his momentum.
Yeah.
I anticipate a very slow fireball war. So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see if he can stick with it.
He's definitely gonna play more.
He's
passes.
definitely moving forward. Daniel is definitely showing aggression. He wants an early life lead and then make Brendan mess up. Get a cheap life lead. And you know
Those
what?
trades are
It's
not
not working out.
at all. He's just getting like the
And Brendan
bitter end of the
opting to
game.
burn the meter so early. So I have a thing where like players, if they're burning the meter early, they're just going for the early life lead. But can Daniel recognize that?
Yeah.
See how he adapts.
He's doing the right thing. Like, I mean, he has a.
He's throwing sonic booms, and Brendan is matching these fireballs at the range where he can get punished.
Yeah.
So Daniel can definitely get the life lead so early on.
Both players
And
are so
Daniel-
focused right now.
Wow, he got a really good jump in right there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, did not get animated.
Oh, didn't quite complete the combo. Pretty even, even though Daniel has a slight life.
I love Daniel not going for the back fist right there, going for the easy anticipation. And time is dwindling down. So you know, Brendan,
At this point, Daniel doesn't need to go in. He just needs to let
he doesn't have
Brendan
to do
kill
anything.
himself.
He doesn't have to commit to a single thing.
No.
He just keeps this momentum and the spacing, and Daniel will take this round. Let's do
Yeah,
is
Daniel's
match
been playing
fireballs.
really well all night.
You can match fireballs and then just counter anti-airs, you know?
Oh, don't
Ooh,
jump in.
I do not like that jump.
No, I don't like it.
Fortunately, he does not get punished.
Okay, we should just really sit on this stat with 9 seconds left on the clock.
I anticipate a timer scam is just walk back. He can literally just walk back and not have to deal with it. Timer scam,
Oh yeah,
please.
that's it.
Alright, he doesn't even need it. Brendan does not go for some Hail Mary play.
And the battle continues.
Both of these players looking very focused right now.
Yeah. I was really surprised at how calm Brandon is.
Yeah, actually, I mean, when you're in that high pressure situation, he's mostly like hard uppercuts or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did not go for a single thing. He just said, you know, I'm just gonna play for meter. Really smart, but like, let's see if. Ooh,
He's gonna let that
let it rip. Let it rip.
Daniel's feeling pretty confident right now, I think. That's definitely a show.
That was
right
a
there.
great upside down kick. Does not.
Oh,
complete the
no,
combo.
that was-
Ooh,
He didn't
I really
do
wish
anything.
Brendan
Hey, at
would've
least he
went for
didn't
it.
lose bar though.
I wish he would have went for uppercut FADC. You know, would have done amazing damage. They're getting great positioning and a life lead.
This could still go either way. A lot of
Just be
time left on the clock.
Oh wow, that was
Hit him?
nice.
Oh, he hit him with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he hit him.
wow.
He hit him definitely.
Joe,
Our stream god, is impressed by that. Ooh, that's it.
Wow.
Uppercut.
Yeah.
Yep. I knew it.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And just like that, match point for both of these players.
I like
Daniel
the-
with the meter lead though.
Yeah, yeah. That could really work
We're
out
looking
for
at
him right now.
EX boom trades. Oh, upside down kick? Nope.
Feeling himself a little too much at the beginning.
Brendan was feeling some momentum right there and
The uppercut got stuffed.
fails to do an anti-air, which is, you know what? You know, the match is so early on. You can definitely neutral game this out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely getting the life lead. Oh, wow. That was amazing.
godlike.
That was a phenomenal Tiger knee.
So you have to really see that coming.
Yo, that was good.
Yeah.
Like, Brendan is not out whatsoever. You thought he was
Yeah.
losing? No.
Honestly, this is the best I've ever seen him play.
No, this is.
Honestly.
No, he's playing phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
And if Brendan play like this every time, like, stay away from this game. You will botch it.
But Daniel slowly chipping away at his health. Just
Daniel is playing extremely safe right now, playing 0 risk.
Ooh,
Besides that,
that was godlike.
awful jumping. All right, let's see what Brendan does. Commentator's curse. Daniel has the meter and he's throwing it away like it's nothing. Now they're about even almost. Daniel's working on 2 bars. Brendan has 1 bar.
All the matches tonight have been
I don't
great.
agree with that. I don't agree with that. You know what? They're just gonna go all fireball work.
Yeah.
And time is whittling down. Where's the time going, dude? I am so excited for these matches. Where is the time
Brendan
going?
needs to do something quick though.
Daniel is doing the absolute optimal
nice
stuff.
anti-air.
Optimal.
That was that all
amazing.
set.
I don't know. I don't think Brendan can do this. Definitely can't do this with a lot of time.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
This is it. This is
Ultra.
Yeah,
Just
that's
do an
it.
ultra, dude. Like, you don't have to do anything. That's it.
Yeah,
Brendan
you knew it was
gave up.
over.
Shake
Good
hands.
match, guys.
Gentleman rule.
That's very entertaining.
That was definitely a match of
Yes.
wits, spacing, momentum. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. You do play.
Are you up right now?
No. Like, I'll be up next after this. I'll be playing
Okay.
against
Are you in
Nima.
grand finals already?
Winners finals.
Winners finals.
Yeah.
Nice. Who are you going up against? Winner of this?
No, I play Nima in the winners
Nima.
finals.
Okay.
Tough cookie to crack.
I think he's Nima is usually an Akuma player known to us in America.
Yeah, he's been playing.
But he's
I
been
only saw him play
playing
Yang and Sim today.
Yeah, Yang. I mean
His Yang is looking pretty solid, actually.
actually really solid. Actually, I went to Nasher's house maybe about a month ago and he played Nima online. Oh, Brendan is out. He is out of the tournament.
Easy,
and
Brandon.
he
Good
takes
stuff today, man.
Good stuff,
Yeah.
Brendan. Good job. But yeah, back to my story. I was at Nasher's place, which is Almakashi for those who don't know. They played online, and I was like, oh wow, that guy was really good. He's like, yeah, that's Nima. I was like, oh, Nima from NorCal. He's playing Yang.
See, okay, so Nima and his brother Ramin have a rep in
Nima
NorCal
and
for
Ramin.
being Land.
Ramin,
as they call
amazing
him.
Apple Dudley player.
Yes.
Nima, traditionally, all I've ever seen him play is Akuma.
Yeah. He plays a bunch of characters though.
Yeah, but tournament-wise, and when he's like, okay, I'm gonna body this guy, Akuma.
All right, so we got. Oh, so Richard's going to Cammy this
Yeah,
time.
you know what? I've actually spoke to Richard. I'm very close to him. He does not like Ballroom style. He hates it. He actually.
I think that matchup can be even, but I think it's definitely Gal's favorite.
Okay,
for sure.
I would say 5-5 mid screen, 6-4 Balrog in the corner.
Oh yeah, okay, of course, yes.
But you know, I've played Richard in this match.
Oh my
and
God, he just ate 3
He
cups.
does not like Guile Balrog. He has a bad taste in his mouth. He used to live in the Midwest, played Dominion a lot in East Coast tournaments. He does not like this match.
Oh yeah,
But
he
you
did
know,
talk
his
to me.
Cammy is no slouch. I'm not gonna lie. His Cammy is solid, as you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see right now. He just took the round.
Yeah, I think he has secretly one of the best Cammys.
Richard, honestly, Richard is one of those few talented players that can play a variety of characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A NorCal, only one we have experience with that is LPN.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say Richard is right under that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, for sure. You were actually teammates with him.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Now
I mean,
he's
you would
smart.
know
He's
more than
sponsored,
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Newly acquired.
yeah. So Richard is extremely well. I used to play him vanilla before he left NorCal, and I just like, what happened to that guy? That guy was godlike.
As we talk about that, Guile just jabs a Cammy out for EX Cannon Strike.
Yes, I mean,
Oh godlike.
Daniel definitely has familiarity with this matchup, but
Oh yeah.
thing
Every
is,
Guile
does he
should
have
know this
familiarity
matchup.
with Richard? Because I mean, at this point in the game, it's been 5-6 years about. You're playing players. You're not playing matchups.
Yeah, you're not playing matchups anymore.
If you're still playing matchups, I'm sorry, but you have a long way to go in this game.
Yeah.
It's players.
Yeah. Definitely when I play Richard, it's definitely I'm playing Richard. I'm not
Yeah,
playing
I mean,
the matchup.
when you play these matchups, it's not a matchup versus character, it's a matchup versus player.
Yeah, yeah,
And Richard took a very convincing first game.
yeah.
Daniel needs... I know Daniel doesn't play anybody besides Ken. I know he's not going to play
He did
Ken.
play Ken against Adam earlier.
He did play because
Yeah,
you know
it was
what?
really close.
Those guys session at my place every week.
Every week, huh?
Yes.
Oh wow.
But you know what? That's really unfortunate they had to play, but I'm telling you right now, Daniel's just taking the bit. He's just thinking it over, thinking of what he did wrong. Maybe comparing him, like, the only matchup I know that he has is against LPN. and he does it generally well against him.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's like we don't like LPN's Cammy is like a different kind.
It's definitely
breed of
different, but
Cammy.
you know, you gotta take the familiarities with my anti-airs. As a Guile player, you're like, what anti-airs works, right?
Yeah.
But you know, Richard has the momentum, and he's showing no fear whatsoever with these uppercuts, and he's just getting this relentless pressure, and it's amazing to see Daniel to just see how he reacts to it, and it's like, based on that, he's definitely getting momentum.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, so Daniel gets out of the
Daniel is
corner.
fighting back right now. I would like to see a jump back short into Ultra, because I guarantee you Richard will come.
Oh, wow.
That's great options to like, because he
Left right
expected EXDP, but he didn't even have EX, but Daniel just knowing.
Yeah.
Playing the match so much.
Oh. That's a good spacing right there. Oh. Point blank roundhouse.
Daniel is actually known to hit buttons. I told him, like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
stop autopiloting and hitting these buttons all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Daniel's
I've been known
definitely
to
at a
do that too.
deficit, going 3 rounds to nothing.
Let's look at that.
What do you think Daniel needs to do to gain momentum?
Honestly, I think like he should play more aggressive.
You think he should just start letting it rip, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there you go. Yeah, just attack. You can't just block all that. You have to challenge some things. You know.
You have to throw things out.
You do,
You have to
against
make your
Cammy?
opponents fear something.
You don't want her to get started.
Yeah, you can't just let them be like, well, I'll just do whatever I want.
Yeah,
you know?
see right there, like spacing that cannon strike out and punishing. Oh no.
That's bad.
Oh, he should have like.
I would
worked the
have
flash kick.
liked to see him flash kick.
Yeah, yeah. He's too afraid of getting blown up. Oh no.
That's it. And that's it. And Daniel is already standing up for the shake.
All right, good stuff to Richard.
Richard recognizing the situation and the matchup, saying, you know what? I have a solid Cammy. I
Yeah.
can take a Guile.
Exactly.
I do not like borrow Guile. I'm going to do this. You know?
Yeah.
It was
All right,
amazing.
so I'm gonna play Nima.
You're gonna play Nemo right now.
Yes. Wish me
So
luck.
joining me on the mic might be Joe, might be and nobody actually, but you know what?
Yes, Richard.
Good luck to Marcos. Richard, you want to commentate with me? All right. So joining me on the mic will be MMG Ghostal, aka Richard, aka my lost brother, older brother by the way. The reason I say this is because we're the exact same nationality. But you know what? That's another story, another time. Back to the commentary. We're gonna have MMG El Cubano Loco versus.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's all right.
I don't know if you guys caught
What's
that,
going
but
on,
Joe
guys?
says it's a bit of a clusterfuck over here in his stream setup. What's up, Richard? How are you
What's
doing?
up, Martin? I'm
MMG
doing-
Ghostal
MMG,
shaking
yeah.
his hand. We're gonna have MMG El Cubano Loco, as I stated before, versus Nima.
Versus old
Nima,
man
typically known as an Akuma player in NorCal. Him and Ramin, twin brothers.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing lately he's been playing Yang.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to play Yang here. Well, he said he wanted to stay away from Akuma for this tournament. I mean, it's just a $2 entry tournament.
Akuma is getting nerfed in Ultra fairly, not I would say too bad, but it's definitely a difference. Whereas your same tactics won't work.
Right, right.
So Nima, I'm thinking to go with Yang, I imagine. Yang typically not too bad against a Vega.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
see, Marcos plays Yang, so I feel like he'd be a little comfortable.
He would definitely have an understanding of the matchup. He
yeah.
will know
But
setups.
Nima plays, he plays, I don't know, it's really hard to describe. He plays pretty patient and pretty lame for the most part.
Nima
but,
is extremely patient, surprisingly. Like,
But he just has moments where he'll just go completely nuts.
yeah, like, you know what? I feel like Nima, based on his background, I know him and his brother, they're old school. You know, they used to play CBS 2, play Third Strike. They're well aware of momentum.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And those games are so heavily momentum.
Yeah.
Like, Nima is definitely no slouch NorCal. I think he won wins Street Fighter Weekly with FGTV. He won the last one, not the one that just happened, but the one before. He won it. Or
Did
he
he?
got second place, if I remember.
Was that the one where Chris G was there?
It was a wins Street Fighter Weekly.
Right. Well, I know he showed up to the one where Chris G was there, and he beat Chris G in a
Yeah, that
really.
one.
Yeah, he beat Chris G. I think he got 3rd place.
He did fairly well, and it's
No, he got 3rd
unexpected
place.
for
He did
Nima
really, really
because
well.
you know what, Nima doesn't go out a lot, and when he does go to tournaments, you know he does well, but he doesn't do that well.
Yeah.
So
But he's
maybe
been playing for
he
so long,
is just
though.
feeling himself, and he's just like, you know what, I understand how NorCal plays, I understand how people play.
Mm.
Maybe his just momentum is just so phenomenal right now. We'll see.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
And this is winners, so I mean he hasn't
Winners
lost
finals,
anybody.
winners
And
finals.
I was walking around, I saw him playing exclusively Yang. So let's see if he sticks with those guns.
Yeah. Well, all he's doing is just staying away from Akuma, so he'll still play other characters that he knows how to play.
Yeah.
When he and I played, he picked Yang for the first couple games, and when it went 1-1, he picked Dawson versus Balrog. Because a pretty good match. He could have just picked Akuma because that's a really good match.
Yeah, I mean Nima, I haven't actually played him surprisingly in all of NorCal. All the time I've played him, I've never played him, but I definitely noticed he is a fairly patient player. He actually has ROM and Might Kinetics next to him. Third Strike Gods.
Yeah, he's got the Third Strike crowd around him.
He has the
Marco's
Third Strike
looking
Gods with
really
him.
lonely. I'm sorry, Marcos.
I don't know how well Third Strike skills transition in Street Fighter 4. Usually I notice poorly. But you know, we'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, they're pretty distinctively different. But at the same time, you can look at somebody like Julio, and I mean, he's transitioned pretty well. He's another player who's really hard to describe.
Yeah, he's definitely hard to describe, but Nima is definitely opting to stick with Yang. So definitely staying away with Yun. And they're playing a neutral game of just let's lift moves and see who can get more riskier. And just like that, we got wow, he dropped the jab Rekka combo. Opting to play this match really slow. Let's see. I anticipate
Marcos just
a
always plays so patient. Anytime I play him, it's really, really frustrating because
But Marco's usually not opting to play like safe whatsoever. Marco's very impatient. He's gonna go for momentum. He's gonna try to just kill you as fast as he can, which is often his downfall. I always tell him Marcos play more patient, but he does not do it. But we'll see how he does it against Nemo. Amazing whiff punish. Life freeze is still imminent. Wow. Good
that corner pressure is a little bit tough for Vega to get out of. Once he hits the corner, he kind of runs out of good options, but just eats a jump in. So now he's in a really good position. Oh, okay, car grab.
Marcos, all he has to do is chip. Nemo exclaiming he did Wake Up Ultra, that would have bodied Marcos for free.
No, I absolutely believe that Nemo would do something like Wake Up Ultra. I mean, he had no life. You might as well just do it.
I mean, why not, right?
You might as well just do it.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose? You're going to build that, like, quarter of a meter?
A half-screen dive kick from downtown. Okay.
Nima doing a random-ass uppercut, not getting punished.
Oh, he probably just tried to catch up with him. Well, this round is really looking in Nima's favor.
It is looking in his favor.
Oh, okay, Marcos with no punish.
Good tech. Oh, wow, that was for sure. Jump in.
Really convincing round by Nemo. Really good stuff.
Just like that, like, I mean, where does the momentum go in here? Because, you know, they're both sitting on about almost, not even actually almost even meter, but, I mean, what is Vega going to do with all that bar? It's all it's going to go to EX Barcelona.
I didn't realize that Nima's Yang was this real. I didn't realize.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, honestly,
I have a different
when do you
perspective
watch
because
Nemo
Balrog
play?
versus Yang is super free.
So the last time I saw Nemo play was at a Put Up or Shut Up, which was like a month ago. And Nemo,
Wow,
you know
really
what?
awkward.
He's down about 40%. But let's see.
Okay, yeah, Marcos just getting out of the
The
corner.
thing, I mean, the unfortunate thing about Marcos' game style is that even though he has such a life lead, he's gonna go in. And that is what often costs him matches.
That's true. But see, Vega really...
Nasser, aka Alvacosta, aka I side bet all this money.
But I feel like Vega in this matchup just wants to stay at a range where he can just continue to outpoke Yang and not let him get any offense started.
I mean, like, why even go for mediums? You can just go for shorts, you know what I mean? Low risk, high reward. But you know what? Nima is, if
Wow,
he ultra
drops
right there, that
all
would
over
have
the
been
place.
it.
This is a really messy match.
See,
Okay.
Nima, all he had to do was ultra, but he went for a
Well,
mix-up.
he tried. It just didn't come
I'm
out.
sure
There
he
was
did
just
try,
a lot of
actually.
drops.
Now the score is 1-0. You gotta be thinking about Nima. He's like, you know what? I didn't really lose that badly. Let's go right back into it. I don't agree with that whiff punish. Just go for simple, you know?
Okay, Marcos is looking really good. That's so tricky. The thing about it is it never crosses up. It just always looks like it will. Like it always looks like it's going to. Okay, wake up
visual-
Ultra and it doesn't work.
It's a visual psych out.
Well, I mean, I even know, like, I've played Marco so much. I know that it's never going to cross up, but there's times where I catch myself
It looks
blocking
ambiguous,
cross
but it's
up.
not.
I'm just like, oh, maybe this is the time. This is going to be the time where it crosses up. And now Nima's actually got Marcos in a really bad position and gets nothing. See, he's been dropping a lot
You know
of
what?
stuff.
All he has to do is hit him with one normal.
Yeah, he's been dropping a lot of stuff this match, and that's really, really costly.
Marcos is hitting buttons like he's ready. Like this shit is free. It's done. You know what? I want to see Nima like counter with something. Cause you know what? Nima should be playing better than this.
Well, Nima's playing the neutral correct. His rush down's pretty good.
He's
It's
playing
just-
neutral
keeps-
very well.
He just keeps dropping everything. It's just execution. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate to see Nima go out like this, to be honest.
I mean, he's still got to lose. He's got to play me again. So we'll see how that goes. Me versus Nima is always about matchups, so we'll see. Marcos finally getting out
I'm
of
not
one.
sure why he went for the teleport there. Let's get some neutral
That's
jumps.
such a good move. Neutral jump roundhouse.
Neutral jump roundhouse
That's
is
so good.
amazing in Vega. You gotta time it correctly though, so like let's give Marco some credit.
okay, didn't
It's
have
not
enough
easy to do.
Man, Marcos is playing
Great
so
jump,
good.
guys. Freaking fierce.
Oh wow. Okay.
Alright, Nemo, we got.
This might be the start of something.
Oh wow,
Never mind.
Just like that, Nemo.
It is the start of my match with Nima and losers, I guess. Alright, well, losers finals. Me versus Nima.
Alright,
Maybe Marcos will get back on the mic. Later,
Alright.
guys.
good luck.
Hey.
Leverage. I'll hold it down for the stream. Marcos, you want to get back on stream? Alright, so joining me will be MMG El Cubano Loco, aka I just got in grand finals because I am godlike. And his teammate MMG Ghostal will be going up. He's expected to go Bog, Kami, Shakura, very strong characters for him. He plays this game a lot. He knows what's good. He's going up against a Dawson. Maybe Nima already knows the type of character he plays. But I gotta say, I mean, I want to give this advantage to Ghostal. I mean, you know what? Nima also has to realize he just came off a loss. Does it let it affect him, or does he not?
You know, during that match, I was like, why am I getting hit by these roundhouses? I was like, but then I adapted and I started punishing them.
No button checks, just going right in. Like Kenny versus Paulson.
Kenny versus Sim, huh?
Yeah, and Nima, you know what? I mean, typically, I'm gonna go by the standard of Filipino tank versus Kenny. It's not good for him.
Oh, no. But, you know, Nima has a surprisingly strong Sim.
You know what? Nima is extremely patient. He's old school.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. He's an old school guy. He knows how to play patient.
Yeah.
See, like that combo itself does not phase him. Look at that. He's already back in
Yeah.
the neutral state.
Oh, he could probably
That's
DP
amazing.
that.
He's gonna backdash ultra. Yep. Called it.
Nice answer.
Unfortunately, he puts himself in a corner that does not even matter.
Yeah, wow.
The spacing is phenomenal for him right now.
Good stuff by Nima.
Nima is surrounded by an entourage of third strike players.
Yeah.
And they all approve of what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Richard, unfortunately, you know what? I don't feel like it's phasing him. He's already got corner control. Really good for him. He loses corner control. Richard already
Nice
just
anti-air.
one crisp into a knockdown, and he is back in this. Good block.
Oh, no.
Richard might be, you know what, I don't see it going well for him. Oh, life lead is too much of a deficit. And
Wow. That was stellar.
stellar anti-air.
Yeah. Oh, Nima with that Sim, dude.
Richard going right back into it, not phased. You know what, I know what I did wrong. Let's adjust it.
Oh, these trades are not working out Richard's favor.
They're not in his favor whatsoever. You know, I really wish Richard, you know, I like what he's doing, he's slowing it down.
Why does he DP that?
You know what, you gotta realize that this is also teleporting.
Teleporting, yeah, I bet.
And then you're getting a strong into
Oh, what a mix-up.
All you have to do is space him out.
Wow.
Really,
This is looking really dumb.
Literally zero. You just wait for MMG Ghostal to just mess up and get anti-air. Take a trade. You know what? All he takes.
Wow.
Doesn't even need a trade. He just
That's
does it.
It's been really convincing by Nima so
You know what?
far.
That is 3 rounds straight with Dhalsim against Cammy. I wonder if Ryan is out there watching this and you know what? Maybe this ain't so bad.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I hear Ryan say that he'd rather deal with Cammy, or actually even Arturo has said that he'd rather deal with Cammy than Rufus. In some aspects of their
The
game.
thing is, you gotta look at they're not playing just any Rufus versus
Yeah,
any Cammy.
that's very true. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Wow, that was really
that
quick.
was incredibly fast.
I didn't think I was gonna play that fast again.
You know what?
All right.
Grand finals. So we have
Yeah.
grand finals. El Cubano logo, MMG, winners side.
Let's see how I do.
Let's see how he does. It's fine. We're gonna see who's gonna step down.
Grand finals.
See who's gonna join me with commentary. It's grand finals. Yes. See if maybe I can get Ghostal on commentary. Maybe not. Thinking about his loss. Maybe I can get Mike Kinetics on commentary because, you know, he's a third strike god. Okay, so you know what? I have a treat for all of you guys. We have Mr. Kinetics, aka the best Dudley in the US on Third Strike.
Oh my god, stop it.
I am going to hype up everybody who commentates with me. So
Let me
we have
commentate
Mr.
this,
Kinetics,
this
Mr.
wonderful
Mike,
game right
my
here.
good friend.
Thank you.
Mr. We'll take drinks all day, every day. Mr. Third Strike himself, aka the best Third Strike player in NorCal,
Stop it.
uncontested,
No.
best Dudley in America.
There's Ramen Ricky, so I don't know how you could say that.
AKA, I gave up Street Fighter to play free MMOs on stream. I'm sorry, on stream? On Steam. Sorry,
Steam.
guys. Not very,
That R makes a difference.
not very articulate at the moment. So, looks like we're going to have Nima versus Marcos in Grand Finals. Nima, of course, from Losers.
Yes.
Just showed a phenomenal Dhalsim play.
We did, but I don't know if we're going to see that Dhalsim
But do
again.
you think he's going to play either Yang,
I think he's
Dhalsim,
going to run it back with the
or do you
back
think
with
he's
the
going to go for his main guns, aka Kuma?
Doesn't look like he's feeling too confident at the moment.
He's going right
Oh,
to
he is.
Akuma. Right to Akuma.
You are the oracle. You know the prophecy called Kuma.
You know what? You need to realize that he's in Losers. He has to do some
That's
work.
right. He has to pick his stuff right
It's
now.
not Ultra yet, so
It
he can
is.
still stick with this. And
Yes,
get away with it.
definitely. He could run that vortex.
Nima, a very patient Akuma, more patient than we would typically expect. No vortex, right back into it. No button select.
Nothing at all.
Oh, bad uppercut.
Extremely bad uppercut. Did not expect a jump in from Marcos.
Honestly, expect a couple of normals in a card, bro. Oh, wow.
Marcos is in full
Back up.
command right now.
Yep, Marcos is coming. Another one? Lock string.
This could be the beginning of the end. Nope, misses the sweep. Does that work on Vega?
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh god, bad character knowledge by Nima right here. But he's got the knockdown. Oh man.
I don't know why.
That low Akuma health.
Should have just been attacked more than get thrown.
Yeah. He guessed wrong on that one. Costing the round.
You were playing generally more safely than how he did in the last round.
Yeah, just staying with his space that he controls the neutral with, his long pokes.
I gotta say, you know what? Nima's playing very solid neutral game right now. Better than the last round.
Absolutely. That gang was not a good choice earlier.
It's amazing range for a solid throw. Wow, Nima
It's the crouch tech, yes.
Nima's definitely crouch teching. You got hit by
Excellent
that.
read by Marcos right there.
Yes. It's amazing for one round. Like, not many players can do that. Marvel's sticking with the gun, so trying to blow up the crouch tech. Nima actually wised up after getting hit by it once, so I mean, stellar play for grand finals for sure.
Absolutely. Nima not working much for the knockdown right here. Let's see if he has another one.
Went for the low, and Marvel's actually blocked it, so
Yeah, quite unfortunate. He could have
I'm
been
actually
caught him.
speechless. I mean, most players do not recognize these types of situations. I mean, it is grand finals.
It is.
It is grand
and
finals.
he's coming
so-
back from his deficit of coming out of losers.
Yeah, I mean, Nima has a lot of work to put in before he can actually take this tournament.
Absolutely. He's definitely putting up a fight right now. Finds a crumple level
Focus
to
attack.
focus.
And I guess both of us are wrong. The sweep does work on Vega. Nima, you know what, Nemo, neutral, honestly, all he has to do is neutral game, and he can take this.
Definitely has to respect his space, but
Marcos is going with the risk. What's the,
Yeah, the
you
random
know,
wall there.
The risk reward for that is just too great. Low risk, high reward. Wow, great throw. Can we get a setup off this?
baits the,
What is he,
baits the
Daigo?
crouch tech.
What is this, Ultra?
Looking in a good position right here.
Wow, you can chip him out.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. But Marco's holding strong right here.
Damn. Wow, Nima
Throws
taking a
in
convincing
I
first
like
game.
the cross kick.
You know, honestly, if you look at that life, it was really close, but I honestly feel like it was very convincing for Nima.
Yeah. He
He
adjusted
did
very
all
well.
the right things.
Definitely.
It was a close and held, but you know what? Nima did the proper trades to make that in his favor.
Absolutely.
No idea why he did that focus attack. How he did not get punished for it. But you know what? It's Nima's momentum right now. It's bottom line. Margot's playing more patient, sticking with throws. Great delay on that, actually, on the low forward.
Making him flinch right there.
Marcos definitely has to realize, like, you know, Nima is changing the timing of his normals, and it's blowing him up, so it's like, how do you adjust to that on the fly like that? Unless you have the capacity. Set up, dash twice, EX. Nope, no EX. Go for it.
Nice. He was in the bad position because he put himself in the corner, but clutches it out.
You know, Nima is playing really well right now, but you gotta look at it this way, is Marcos using this as information to get him in the reset.
Excellent punish on
And
that
based
whiff.
on that type of move, Marcos is flustered, really.
That's not a typical move that you see come out from Vega players at all.
Especially meterless.
And in similar fashion, another frustrating desperation move right there by Nima. That was not a good look at all.
Interesting. You know what Marcos is saying, you know what? I think I can finish this. I think I can finish this.
That was a great retaliation for that second round right there by Marcos.
Marcos looking really flustered, but you know what? He wants to carry back.
Did.
Deciding to build meter, keep it neutral, doesn't have to commit to anything.
Could have been a bigger punish, but takes what he can get.
I expect, you know what? Marcos is going to look for a spacing where he can get a good jump in. Or you can just go for corner throws. You know, Nemo's not been able to detect these right now. This set specifically.
He's keeping control in that corner.
That
Strong
was a
neutral game.
great jump in.
Finds the punish on that fireball whiff.
I feel like Nemo might be flustered. Yup.
Could be. He's controlling him great. This corner not looking good for Nima.
Wow.
Finds the roundhouse, but nothing else to convert off of it. Sweep. Let's go. Wins the meter. Finds the throw.
Dash twice here. No. Not
Nice
going for the
setup.
typical setup. Nemo's bringing us back.
He's on the hunt.
That's it.
Oh, there we go. Bad jump in by Nima.
That was a clutch
Exactly,
combo.
yes. Great clutch to punish that bad jump in by Nima. Marcos takes that game right there.
That was... Wow.
Who will emerge a champion?
If I can get a confirmation on the score, is that 1-1 or 2-1?
Looks like 1-1.
I think it's a 1-1, yeah.
Finally begun. Which one of these two is later?
Great
Whiff
whiff
punish.
punish. Amazing.
Yes. His offense started.
Dash
The
twice,
throw.
jump short. Yep. Typical. Nema's been sticking with that throughout the set.
Sniffing out though, finding himself in the corner now. Bad position to be in.
Not
Gets the full
delaying that,
combo.
going for another setup. So, and the crowd doing the typical Vegas stuff. Dash twice, jump short. Yep. Same setup he's been going with the entire set. That's
Anyway,
it.
these demon flips.
That's great. Rom giving some advice post-match between Nemo.
Marcos succumbing to Zakuma pressure.
Marcos, of course, by himself.
Wow. Reacts to that jump.
Marcos is showing that he's not phased by last round whatsoever.
Misses the sweep, unfortunate. But he still finds the jump in off that cross-up.
Wow, how did he catch that?
I don't know, but Marcos is just eating everything in this round. Full combo, goes for just a regular reset.
Wow!
Excellent. Crouching fierce.
Fierce. AKA in SoCal, the Mexican uppercut.
Mexican uppercut. He was ready for that.
That is a third strike term if you're not familiar. The Mexican uppercut. You ever go to your local arcade? You ever go to local arcade back in the day? You always find a Mexican guy just like, you know, I got this Mexican uppercut.
I got a DP motion. I got
why DP?
I got down and fierce.
You think you can parry my DP, but I'm just gonna go crouching fierce.
Exactly.
Timing
Why
is
go
so
through all that
different.
work when that works just as well?
The Mexican DP, guys.
Alright, so this is 3 out of 5 for grand finals?
It is 3 out of 5. This is
Alright, so
grand
we got
finals.
Nima sitting on
Nima coming from losers, Marcos and winners.
He's almost going to be at a set point.
Looking
here
at both
to reset the
players,
record.
both of them both have high composure, not really phased.
Nima adjusting
Nima
well.
getting to be able to fix his face.
Literally through that camera
the webcam.
right there. Aesthetics, people.
So we have a 2-1 set. Marcos in the lead. It's not. Is it 2-1? It's 2-1.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is it?
The fight has finally begun.
Pretty sure. Oh wow. Great throw. Wow. Wow, unable to combo off of that. He gets it anyway because Marcos went for a risky flash kick.
Nima's a commanding lead right now.
I find it interesting if you look at the way Marcos is playing. He's down, but he's playing so risky.
Absolutely.
And I'm wondering if Nima can maybe recognize that how he plays. And
I think
make
Nima's
a good
taking
game.
him out of his comfort zone of Vega being so strong in neutral game, and
Yes.
he just goes straight in there.
Yes, it's amazing. Great tech.
Avoiding
Nima going for the teleport. 'Cause you know what? I realize I'm winning in the neutral game. Let's stick with it.
Exactly.
Why go for anything else at this point?
These fighters are really evenly matched.
Nima slowly losing possibly a life lead.
Neither player willing to commit too much right now. Trying to
I mean, there's so much time on the clock, and neither player has to commit right now. Wow, recognizing the backdash on neutral jump. Ooh, great flash kick.
Recognizing that's not a legit setup by Kuno.
Yeah. Good job from Marcos. Dash twice, jump short,
What's the setup?
or jump around us. Every time. Every time he gets that knockdown, he does dash twice, jump something.
Oh my god.
Did he
Catching him
just,
flinching.
Did he just get him with a random focus?
Let it
attack?
rip.
Let it rip.
Akuma wins.
What is the score now? It's 2-2.
Are you ready?
Can Nima reset is the real question. Marcos does not look flustered whatsoever. Nima just looks like he's having a good time. Like, hey, I'm in grand finals. Like, this
I've
is
got
new
my
to me.
coaching time.
This is new to
Vega
me.
Pro ROM right now? No.
I know Nima is a CBS2 player, but is he a third strike player?
He was a third strike player.
Who did
Well,
he
I don't know if I
play,
would call much of a CVS2 player either.
You would know. You would know.
Playing a Wave right now. Trying to frustrate
He's just
everything
playing
out
a
of
pure
Nima.
fireball game.
Marcos
It is working, but Marcos is slowly took the life lead.
now Nima finds himself in the lead.
Clock is around 50 seconds. Wow, armor break, armor.
Marcos unable
Marcos
to get
doing
anything
probably the
started
4-button
right now.
option select. Wow, how did that not punish? Great tech.
Yes.
Recognizing the space in the
Absolutely.
situation. Dash twice, jump roundhouse. Oh, wow, Tatsu.
That's
Not
setup
even
and
a setup
Marcos
whatsoever.
punishes accordingly.
That's it. That's it.
That's the round.
Wow. And Marcos is on match point.
What will happen now? Fight!
punishes the fireball.
I mean, honestly, if you get hit by that in the beginning of the round, you gotta realize they have a read on you.
Yeah, that could be a bit of a doubter, but let's see how he adjusts.
You know, just sticking with a neutral fireball game. Great demon flip setup. Got in, but you know what? Just decided, you know, I'm gonna win with the neutral game. I have a lot of time on the clock. Definitely take this.
Finds a sweep.
Ooh, wow.
Starting the offense now.
Wow,
He's got the vortex going.
Great tech. Good jump, the X fireball.
Nice punish on that whipped fireball setup.
Jump at fireball? No? Just gonna go with fireball again. Marco's just gonna pretty much wait it out until he can get a good jump in.
Definitely.
On
He doesn't need
Ultra.
to risk anything too much at this
doesn't.
point. He's sticking with Vega's strong neutral
He
game.
could actually jump back strong or something like that. Punish that. It's Marcos' round to lose right now.
Oh my god.
Wow!
He makes him flinch with
Frame
it.
trapped him.
Yes, cross and a counter hit
With
setup.
a jab and a crouching strong counter hit.
Signs the winner. Fight!
Yeah, Nima's making a statement, really.
This is it. The fight we've all been waiting
Showing that he's unflustered by Marcos' like previous rounds.
for. And with that, the fight is
Willing to wait it out with him.
underway.
If Nima wins it, we will see a reset. Great!
Great. SF4
Oh,
for you guys.
would have loved the jab and the fierce, but the spacing was off. Wow. We're about even here in
Turn
life,
around
actually.
right here. Yes.
We're even in life. Marco is going for some very ballsy things.
Oh, I believe he missed his car throw right there, if I'm not mistaken.
Goes unpunished. Goes really low.
Alright, Nima on the hunt.
That's it.
Finds a cross up.
That's it. And it's a
That's
reset.
set.
We have a reset.
Was the whole thing 2 out of 3? Oh my god.
That was winners?
I'm sorry, guys. We were mistaken.
We're running out of time. Losers and winners doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah. The whole tournament 2 out of 3.
And you know what?
Reminiscent of Japan style, and we have your winner here.
We have a winner, is Nima. I mean,
Nima Goki.
why have winners and losers when we just could have an amazing grand final set?
That's right.
That was
2 out of 3
phenomenal.
Everything.
So good job to Nima. I'm proud of him. Don't see him very often, but you know what? He came out here and did his thing.
Yeah,
Played
definitely
awesome
proving his
gang.
worth right here. We're setting grand finals
I like
and clutching it out
how
for the win.
I like how throughout the whole night he only played Akuma in grand finals, and he won.
He picked this stuff and proved what he was worth.
He did actually, and that's really phenomenal. And you know what? Instead of having a handshake, Marcos just hands Nima money, like it's a money match.
He was the one that ran the
I'm
tournament.
gonna shake Marcos' hand though, because you know what? Marcos did phenomenal. If he would ever so graciously decide to handshake me, because I think he did phenomenal. You know what, Mike? That was pretty good SF4 set.
Yeah, that was a good grand finals. We got to see the reset, the adjustment between
You don't see
both
two
players.
characters you see too very often.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely,
I mean,
especially Vega.
Vega for sure. I mean, Nima somehow managed to get all the way to grand finals without using Akuma.
Yeah.
Use them in the end and actually won. So, big ups to Nima.
NorCal not exceptionally known for Akumas either in the
Yeah.
first place, so that was a great display
I mean,
by both
respect
of
to
the,
it,
both
right?
of the players.
I mean, we're at MGL right now, NorCal, San Jose area, Milpitas area.
That's correct.
A lot of Third Strike used to go on back here in the day, MVC2, CVS2.
We respect the old games up here. We still play them.
Yeah, I mean, people still play those games. I mean, I play CVS2. I mean,
That's
I barely
right.
learned a year ago, and I'm in
But
it.
you're still
you know?
playing it?
Nasser is telling me that we need to go to a strip club, apparently. I don't know how Nasser heard me, because I thought I
These
spoke
heathens
really
here.
low. But, you know, whatever. Whatever's clever.
Whatever's clever indeed.
I think we're going to sign off right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed these SF4 matches.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we
the
had
Third
some
Strike
Third Strike
casuals
on earlier. That was really fun. We had pretty much really amazing Third Strike players. We had you, Mr. Kinetics.
Please stop it.
We had Crack Fiend. You know what? Not too popular in Third Strike days.
No,
but
but
you know
definitely
what?
he's been around,
Really
for
a
sure.
solid Gurion player.
One of the staples.
And we had
Third Strike,
Alex,
absolutely.
aka Hui. I mean, I
Yeah.
call him Alex because he plays Alex.
Oh, he's
but
definitely the Alex of NorCal.
he
if
is
anybody's
the
been
Alex
around
of
during the scene
NorCal.
when he
But
was
you know
around.
what? He's a family man now,
That's
so
definitely it.
does not get to play that very often. Okay, well, for Almakashi, I would like to say shout outs to all 10 people watching. Shout outs to Almakashi, aka
Although
Mr.
none
Daddy
of you are currently
Warbucks.
chatting right now.
I'm gonna call him Daddy
As we can
Warbucks.
see.
No one is in the chat right now talking to us. 'Cause, I mean, if there's people
All
in the
10
chat,
of you, why are you so shy? Come on, y'all.
why are you so shy? I mean, I can talk shit about everybody in here if you want. Let me know.
You have the right to do that, though.
I
don't know
do
if they
have the
can.
right to do that. You have the right too.
I don't know if I have the right to. I
You
don't know.
have the right,
I don't know a
dude.
lot of
You're
these
the
guys.
Third Strike God. I mean, you will forever be Third Strike God of NorCal to me. I mean, who is it? It's you and Ricky.
Rob. Jimmy.
You know what? Okay, no, time out. Jimmy is a maybe.
Yes,
Jimmy
he
was
is.
really good, not that good. Rom, okay. Okay, it's between you and Rom. If you know,
say
Ricky went to SBO multiple times.
I don't think anybody will doubt Ricky when it comes to Street
no
Fighter
one's gonna
period.
doubt Ricky. In
He's
any game.
automatically up
You know
there.
what? You could just put Ricky like, hey Ricky, I challenge you to Tetris. I'm not gonna fuck with Ricky in that game. You know what? Ricky will body me in Tetris. I will honestly go out on a limb and say he's just a profound gamer.
Right, if you say so.
But yeah, I think we're gonna sign off now. Joe, any last words? We have any sponsors? I don't know. What do you want to do? Shout outs to Golfland. Shout outs to Capsule Entertainment. Shout outs to Bandkai Namco. 8ARC.
Want the headset, bro?
Yeah, we're out of here, guys. It's already late. We're way past due. So
Way past the time
thanks for
allotted
watching.
for-
Subscribe, like, follow, all that's good stuff. There's all the information for you.
Do us a favor. Maybe follow Capsule Entertainment on Facebook. YouTube, we have CPS4. Joe is very, very, very great on uploading these matchups.
Upcoming events that are going to
Yeah.
be coming up.
Great at uploading matches. Follow him on Twitter. Joe is actually throwing a very prominent NorCal tournament known as
Yeah,
Tiger
if I'm not
Fight.
mistaken, yes, that's coming up as well.
That is coming up. What is the date for that, Joe? June 8th. We were gonna have another great tournament,
Next
Tiger
month, in a
Fight.
couple weeks,
gonna have
everybody training up for Evo.
Singles, 3v3s, probably one of the last Ultra tournaments.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody
I'm
getting
sorry,
their last-minute
probably the
training in.
last 2012 tournament before Ultra drops. Oh, it's going to be an Ultra
going to
tournament.
be Ultra.
Maybe the first Ultra tournament, actually.
Yeah. Pretty up there in terms of
Wow.
one of the new Ultra tournaments.
So you know
coming
what?
up.
You can expect a major turnout, especially from NorCal. New game, Tiger Fight 9. It's been going on for so many years. I love every single Tiger Fight. I love it. Joe throws a great event.
Absolutely. One of the best tournaments to go to in NorCal, hands down.
Yes.
is normal ultra. 3v3 is edition select.
Oh, mixing
Wow,
it up
a
here then.
fun 3v3.
Fun 3v3.
So
Fun
you got your
3v3. We're gonna
serious
have
1v1,
ourselves.
grinding it
You
out.
can expect to see Vanilla Sagat,
Oh, yes.
AE Yun, AE
twins.
Yang,
Yes.
AE Twins in general.
All your OP characters
You can
bundle
expect
up
it.
in one.
You can expect to see me. I'm gonna get Lamer Boy. We're gonna come out. We're gonna play Super Guile. It's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
so good. We're gonna see Vanilla
All
Sagat.
those
We're
characters
gonna
coming out to
see.
play.
We're gonna see the most broken of things. You know what? You know Yeb's still out in Yeb is still out here in NorCal. I'm gonna get in touch with him. Like, hey Yeb, come out
Really?
here. Play some Vanilla again for us.
Yeah.
Let the viewers see how broken he was.
The real hands.
The real medium kick in the
The
hands.
realest of hands. will
the
be coming out.
Cinderella story himself.
Quite
Yeb.
potentially.
I'm gonna get on the phone and be like, yeah, please come out.
That would be absolutely phenomenal.
You know what,
if we
guys?
could
Just
see
tune
that.
in, spread the word. I know there's about 10 of you right now watching. Please spread the word. We're gonna get on Facebook. We're
Tiger
gonna make
Fight
this happen.
9 coming up.
Sunday, June 8th.
Just
it's
in
gonna
a few
be
weeks,
a
folks.
day of amazing competition.
Absolutely.
NorCal's finest.
All happening right here.
MGL starts at
CPS,
2 p.m.
Capsule
Sign-ups are gonna be
Entertainment.
12.
2 p.m. So it's about 2-hour leniency because, you know, tournaments never start on time. But this one will.
TST, Tournament Standard Time. We know how that goes, right?
All right, guys. So I'm going to sign off. My name is Martin MK. I don't really have a Twitter to follow.
No.
I mean, I have Twitter.
Social media, what is that?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
All
you
your
know
social
what?
media
Just-
needs right there on the screen.
I play Guile. I'm a scrub.
Follow the
I know how to play
capsule
Street Fighter.
stuff.
That's it. We got Mike Kinetics, a.k.a. the Third Strike God.
That's
Always
what's up.
will be. We're going to sign off now. So
Have a good
you guys
night,
have
guys.
a great night. Thank you all for tuning in. Take care.
Peace.